Francisco de Goya, the painter of the transition. Hi, I am Sergio Rodriguez Cerrito. Why is Goya important in the history of art? Bridging between classical painting and modern art, Goya is crucial in the history of art for his innovation and profound influence he exerted on subsequent movements. Early life and training. He was born at Fuente de Todos, Zaragoza, Spain, in 1746 into a middle-class family. He began his artistic training in Zaragoza with José Luzán and they traveled to Italy to spend his knowledge. knowledge. He returned to Spain in settled in Madrid, where he quickly gained recognition for his talent. He worked for the Spanish court, making portraits of the royal family and nobility. Artistic style and evolution. In Francisco de Goya's youth, his costumbrista painting was characterized by careful and popular essence, especially in his tapestry cartoons. He made numerous portraits of the Spanish nobility, capturing both her social image and their character. Los Caprichos. Los Caprichos by Francisco de Goya is a series of imprints that criticize Spanish society at the end of the 18th century, focusing on corruption, superstitions, ignorance, and the bites of the time. Goya used satire and symbolisms to denounce these evils, showing a critical and pessimistic vision of social and political reality. The Pinturas Negras by Goya. They are said 14 words representing a somber and personal vision of the artistic, reflecting his state on mind and his critical vision of the society of the time might begin in 18 one night and 1823 directly on the walls of his house, the Quinta del Sordo. These paintings explore themes such as death, old age, violence, and madness, with style characterized by the use dark colors, sharp contrasted, and the energetic brush strokes. La maga desnuda y vestida. These were painted around the 1795 and it shows a young woman lying on the bed of cushions in a related attitude and looking directly at the viewer. The painting is notable for this realistic and only the illicit this suspicions of the famous figure and will ask for the absence of negative connotation of the nudity. It is believed that it was commissioned by Manuel Godoy, an influential figure of the time, for his private collection. The Executions of Mind 3. It's a masterpiece by Goya, the Francisco de Goya. The painting, the brutality of French representations in Madrid after the oppression of Mind 2 in 1888. The painting, also known as the City of Mind in Madrid, shows the executions of Spanish patriots by French soldiers, highlighting the desperation of the victims and the coldness of the executioners. El Aquelarre, it's a painting by Francisco de Goya made between in 1797 and 1792, which represents a coven, a witch's ritual with a devil as a god. The work is part of a set of six paintings of the witchcraft commissioned by the Duchess of Osuna for their state of the Alameda de Osuna. Goya used that scene to criticize popular beliefs in the Inquisitions, which stigmatized women under the concept of the witchcraft. Saturn devouring his son. Goya represented the mythology, mythological them of Saturn, god of time, who devorated the children he was having with his wife as they were born, until she prevented him from killing the lads of them. Zeus, who as an adult killed his father by making him vomit of his sibling. The painting shows is the terrible moment when the tears apart on swallow one his children. He seemed to pierce it with the strength of, of his hand, and evinced by the blood between his fingers. Legado or legacy. Inspiration for modern artists Picasso, Manet, Dalí, Zuluaga. Considered a precursor of Romanticism and contemporary art. Francisco de Goya was the painter who transformed the history of art with a critical and human weight.